Yesterday, Susanna.
You put on a good face.
You know, one thing people have been asking me lately, I think it's the time of day that we have sunrise and sunset. Coming to work, that I've noticed within the last week how it suddenly feels so much darker. And at this time of year, we lose around about 3.5 minutes of daylight. It actually doesn't sound like much, but within a week, it's nearly half an hour. So we're losing about half an hour of daylight at the moment this weekend with the big clock change. So we'll notice our correspondence will be in glorious daylight because the clocks will go back an hour.
Yeah, but
more on that later this week, but just it's worth pointing out the time we're going to be going into is the time we should be in. That is Greenwich Mean Time.
Oh,
there's lots of arguments about keeping it in this time zone, but for now, it's a misty, murky start, but it'll brighten up. Good morning to you. So we've had a fair bit of rain around lately, and with light winds overnight, it's given rise to mist and fog developing this morning. No warnings in force for the fog, but it is down to 100 metres in a few areas, so slow going on the roads. So just allow some extra time and space if you're driving through central and eastern areas of England this morning. The radar shows it is largely dry first thing. So a good looking start to the day. Yes, it's largely dry. The foggy conditions and the mist in the south will lift and break. And then, much like yesterday, we've got sunny spells, we've got light winds, and temperature-wise, 14 or 15 in the north, 16 or 17 in the south. That is just a little bit above average, and in the sunshine, actually should feel very nice indeed. This evening and overnight tonight, clear skies, light winds yet again give rise to mist and fog developing through southern areas. But it starts to cloud over from the northwest. So tomorrow, it still stays largely fine and dry with sunshine, warmer still, but rain in the west heralds a change for the end of the week and the weekend. Good morning to you. Now, first thing this morning, we'll notice a fair bit of mist and fog around because the winds are light. High pressure is close by. But that moves away in the next few days. Low pressure comes in, and all you need to know is that weather fronts will come in thick and fast with spells of rain. So a real change in our weather as we head through the next few days. So make the most of the drier weather we have for the next few. Yes, fog first thing, but it clears, and there'll be plenty of bright spells with just a few showers. So this is how it looks first thing this morning on the latest satellite and radar image. Radar showing it's largely dry, satellite showing cloudier skies in the north, but in the south, that is where we have our mist and fog. It's slow going on some roads, visibility just 100 metres in a few areas, so just allow extra time and space while you're driving, but then it lifts and clears, and then light winds, sunny spells, and temperatures very nice indeed. 14 or 15 in the north, 16 or 17 in the south, which is just a little above average. So with the sunshine, that feels very pleasant indeed. But you can see lurking behind me rain, and that heads in later this week. So let's take a look at our outlook and see how things pan out. So we look at our trend in temperatures and our trend in how likely we are to see wet weather. So let's look at our temperatures first of all across the north of the UK. The white line in the middle is average, where we should be for the time of year, and our temperatures are above the line, so it's fairly mild for the rest of the weekend into next week as well. Percentage chance of rainfall across the north of the UK, largely dry today and tomorrow, but it is Friday, and just in time for the weekend, those weather fronts from the Atlantic move in, bringing outbreaks of rain. Now, fortunes further south for England and Wales for the next 7 days. Again, the white line, our average temperature, and it is above for the next few days, sitting around about average into next week. Now, today and tomorrow, percentage chance of rainfall is low. It's largely fine and dry. Highest chance of seeing some wet weather in the south is on Friday with heavy showers around. Then it slowly turns drier as we head through the weekend into next week as well. So foggy to start today and then rain by the end of the week.